Boom. There it is, guys. Episode 49. Another episode of Dads vs. the World podcast. And I apologize for us being 10 minutes late. 12 minutes late. Apologize.
It's all good, man.
Because we fucked up. We weren't ready because today was the giveaway for the miniature. And we didn't have everything set up. So, you know what that means? We're going to postpone it until tomorrow. Or not tomorrow. Next week.
Next week.
We're going to postpone it for the 50th. Which actually kind of works out. Makes it a little bit more special.
It's a happy accident.
Yeah. So, yeah, we're going to do more raffle-y things. Hey, good morning, Irish Rose. Good morning, H.
Morning,
Marcella.
Rose. Morning,
Good
Yucky.
morning, Yucky. Do I want to become famous? All right,
Fuck
Bot. I
you.
do want to be famous.
You suck a
I
dick.
totally do. Can we,
You can ban them.
I know, but, you know, our resident mod is gone.
No,
She's
well,
at
I'll
work
do
right
it.
now.
Fuck it. I'll just open the app. It's not a big deal.
I'm gonna be doing it like this. God, we need to get off freaking things, dude.
What
God,
things?
dang it.
The arm things for the mics?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Look like I'm
my
about to take a
chin.
call. Yes. Hello. How can I direct your call?
No, I can't do it. It didn't show. You must have already. Did you already, somebody already deleted it.
Well, I don't know, dude. I don't know what the.
No,
frick's
somebody
going
already
on,
did
bro.
it. Somebody already banned it. They're already taken care of. We're really slow today.
Yeah, I apologize, man. I'm just okay. Our resident engineer is at work, and we're just it's just been a Sunday, dude. It's just been a Sunday. For the 49th, it's just
So
been
Heather's saying
a
she's
Sunday.
here, so let's just move on. I'm not working right now. Let's just move on.
Oh, either way.
She's
whatever.
got it. So
Hi,
she's going
guys.
to do the shout out. She's going to do the things. We can just talk.
How is everyone? Are we all good? Is everyone's Sunday great? Did everyone's week go super? I hope it did. I hope you guys did.
Mine wasn't too bad. Tell me about your week, Ian.
The week I really didn't do anything. We had a little belated birthday celebration for myself, my mom, and siblings came over. We had some crabs, some shrimpies.
Did your mom make anything delicious?
No, she didn't make anything. She made the shrimps, but that's about it.
Oh. She makes some delicious things. I've been around once or twice when she's made some things.
Yeah, she's pretty good, man. But yeah, she was feeling late. She came in and she straight up said like, "Oh, I'm feeling lazy. I don't feel like cooking." I was like, "Okay." And then we got my brother brought like frozen shrimp, and she's like, "Well, I guess I'm gonna cook it." I was like, "Yep, guess so." And then I cooked. I grilled up some barbecue chicken. I made pasta fagioli. If anyone knows what that is, it's just basically
Noodles and
pasta.
sauce.
Yep, noodles and olive oil. That's all it is.
Oh, no sauce.
No sauce. It's healthier because it's just olive oil, so it's like no sauce. But in the olive oil, I brown up some garlic. Put a little bit of chili flakes, just a little bit, not to make it too spicy. Then I throw a little bit of fresh basil on top of it with some salt, pepper. And then I put in a little bit of lemon juice just for the zest. You know what I'm saying? Make it nice and fresh. And I wish if we had tomatoes, I would have thrown that in there too. It would have been.
You sound like that.
so good.
There's a guy on TikTok that's like owns a pizza shop, and he talks like that.
Hey,
He's in Jersey, though, I believe.
Hey, welcome to my pizza shop in Jersey. We do have tomatoes, I know, but they weren't ready. You know what I'm saying? They want red, ripe tomatoes. There's some over there in your garden that are greener than my toes. You know what I'm saying? And plus, I didn't feel like cutting up stuff. Why are they in the drawer? First of all, there's a tomato drawer in our house, guys.
It's probably in the fridge. The vegetable drawer.
No, I'm thinking like literally like you know how every house has like a sauce drawer. We just have a tomato drawer. Just, instead of like sauces from the Chinese place, we have a tomato drawer because we're so Italian.
Oh my.
Hey, check over there, the tomato drawer, right next to the cucumber shits over there.
There's always perfect tomatoes in Jersey.
Sure.
I got Jersey in my backyard.
I got
Jesus
Jersey on my
Christ.
mind, says Kevin.
I got tomatoes in my garden, but I haven't looked at my garden in weeks. Fucking, it's probably a mess.
Oh my gosh, we just have the tomatoes, and then we have like a basil plant.
Yeah, we have. I have tomatoes. I have ghost peppers, jalapeno peppers, Carolina Reapers. I had lettuce.
Well, you know,
I went to
no
seed.
animal would ever eat in his garden because it's all just hot shit. Like,
I mean, the birds might. The birds like the hot peppers. They don't actually like. Some of the, like my mom used to have a macaw, like a blue and gold macaw, and they eat hot peppers and shit. But I guess they don't they don't feel the heat for some reason. There's something to do with their taste buds or something.
oh,
It's really weird.
it's mostly because they're just demons with wings.
Yes, Rose lives in Jersey.
Joyzy.
She lives like I think Trenton area or something.
Hey, I drive through Trenton for work when I have to do lease return stuff.
How far is that from here?
3 hours.
Okay,
Trenton. Yeah, Trenton's like north-ish.
Phil-
Like almost. It's like it's not that far from the city.
How
Like
fa-
from
so,
New York. It's
The
not
only
far from
area
New
in
York.
Jersey I've been to is Hazlitt. Is that ring a bell?
Hazlitt. That's kind of on the way, but more. I think it's more
Because that's like
west.
3 hours from here.
Yeah, I think Hazlitt's a little bit more west than Trenton is.
Is Trenton the city? Or what's the area that's? Oh, that's
It is, but I don't know if is Trenton the capital of New Jersey. I think it is.
I thought there was an area like when I was heading to Hazlitt, my uncle used to tell me, "Don't get off of that exit. That's a bad area." And I don't think it was Trenton, but it was something.
No, it's. I know exactly what you're talking about. They
Yeah.
make fun of it in Harold and Kumar. Is it Camden?
Camden.
Yes,
That's it.
Camden. Yes.
Yes,
it's
my uncle would
Camden.
be like, "Don't get off there. You'll be fucked."
Yeah, East. Okay, it's east. It has looked east. Okay. Monmouth
Okay.
County. Okay.
Yeah, I still got family there. My uncle Pete lives there. That's who I'm talking about. And then I have cousins that live there and shit. But
Yeah, so one time on my way up to doing a lease return trip for work, I had to do a impromptu lease return trip to Canon, which is a copier company. But it was like my first ever doing it, and like it was actually the first ever for our company of doing it. So I had no idea of where I was going, but I accidentally got off on Camden.
No, no.
to turn around because we're technically not supposed to take the trucks onto the parkway because of the low clearances and stuff like that. But I accidentally got off of Camden to try to turn around, and I was just like, "F it, I'm taking the I'm taking the parkway, bro. We're just gonna deal with it." But yeah, as soon as I got off there, it was like in the movies where all the dark clouds came in and all the nothings just sprouted from the
Oh,
ground.
boy. That's awful.
Yeah.
What all did
It's
you do
cool-
this
cool
week?
stuff.
Did you do anything fun? I mean, other
Um,
than your birthday stuff, you said you had your belated birthday party stuff.
I mean, not anything fun, but I did have like a little bit of a like a story that I want to go through.
Do it. I got
Um,
stories too, man.
So, for the people who aren't regular listeners to the show, for my job, I do deliveries. I deliver copiers for my full time job. So, hey Stan, what's up, dude? No, it's cool, man. We were late too.
Yeah, we were late.
Yeah,
man.
we were late.
We were like 10 minutes late, 15
we
minutes
were
late.
we were messed up, dude.
We were so professional.
We were chucked up.
So good. And there goes your hat.
God damn it, Stan. We
saw
need to
it
make
coming.
that freaking
I saw it coming.
bigger, dude. I hate you. I hate
I don't
you,
even fucking
Stan.
wear
Why do
one
you do
anymore
this, man?
now.
Well, I like wearing it not to cover my big bald head, which is what people assume it is. It's just it's comfy as shit. I love wearing beanies because it's comfy. Like I before summer hit, like I remember wearing a beanie up until like mid-June just to fucking squeeze every single ounce of it.
Yeah. Rose, so the story that I'm eventually going to tell is the trip that we took, but
Yeah, there you go. Stan.
you
That's
might
what
have
makes
to
you feel
remind
good.
me if I forget something, Rose, because there might be stories that I forget. Because my mind is.
Anyway, so
I want to hear about this work thing. Your work stories are always fun.
man,
Did somebody get fired?
no.
Damn it.
Sorry. Not having the comfiness of on my head is throwing me off right now. Okay. So anyway, I deliver for a living. I deliver huge copiers. So I had to do a delivery. It was a Friday. It was like my morning delivery, so it's probably like maybe like 9-ish, 9:30-ish. But anywho, My delivery
Delivery.
my delivery was in what am I, Bugs Bunny?
I'm so won we.
Yeah, so my delivery was down in Lancaster County in Pennsylvania. Not necessarily Amish country, but really it was more like a deep downtown city area.
Oh my god.
I'll just tell the story in freaking Bugs Bunny voice.
Please don't.
I know, Kevin's not fun.
I am fun.
No. No, you're not. Every time I do something fun, you're like, oh, God. Your eyelids go back into inside your head, and it's like you're being attacked by freaking Pinhead. You're just like, oh, God. Bro. Okay, so anyway, so I had to do a delivery down in Lancaster City. Just like any city, it's just populated, and it's a Friday. They had Central Market going on, so it was popping on Friday.
It's a busy area.
Yeah, and then
Isn't the prison right there too? Isn't there a prison like right there in the middle of the city?
Yes, but it's you can only go by, obviously, if you're going through one way of the city, but
Yeah.
it's not like smack dab in the middle of the city or anything like that. So anyway, I was in the transit van, or like, you know, those vans that you see Amazon Prime deliver packages to. That's what I was driving in. So it wasn't like a big box truck or anything like that. So I go up to the location. I pull up to the front. There's no parking because it's all street parking. So I had to kind of make my own parking illegally. But I put on my four-ways on to let people know, hey, I'm doing my job, so I apologize. So I parked out in the front, put my four-ways on, assessed the situation, and I was like, oh, I remember this place. There's a background lot in the back. Do I have to drive through really tight corners? I do, but at least this time I'm not in my 20-foot long box truck.
Oh my god. That would be awful.
Well, I did it because I remember the first time I was there. I had the 20-foot long box truck, and man, oh man,
I would have been white knuckling.
dude, I was my butthole was
Brown knuckling.
my butthole was in the back of my throat, man. I was tensing up so bad. I'm like, oh, I can taste it. But I went in and I was like, oh, I remember this place. I can just go through the back, and I don't have to deal with steps, nothing. I'm good. So went down the alleyways, went around back. So the parking area in the back, though it is a parking lot, it's in an alley, so it's not that big. There's probably about maybe 15, 20 spots
Right.
ish. And then and there's buildings just all around it, obviously. So there's not a lot of like room to really take up in. So how to get into the back of the building, it was obviously like way in the back. There was a dumpster, four assigned parking spaces, and then there's a side door that I was gonna go through to access the building. I didn't have enough space to just, wedge myself in front of the side door, so I just parked in the middle of the driveway. But there's parking spaces. There's like one assigned parking behind me that was open, and then there was one to the driver's side that was open.
Right.
That was it. Those are the only two available parking spots that I blocked. But there was still like 15, 20 other spots in front of the vehicle. So I drop my four-ways down, drop my lift gate down, take the copier off, go upstairs and install it. I'm gone for maybe about 15 minutes. I come back. Lo and behold, there's a little four-door parked right in front of my vehicle. So, obviously, my plan was to just drop the copier and move the van elsewhere so I could finish doing my job. But I can't do that now because there's a vehicle in front of it. So I can't get out. There's no way for me to turn and go around it. There's no space. They left a note on my windshield, and it said, call this number to request to move this vehicle. Thanks. And then the bottom had the name of the business to call. So I was like, oh, God. Here we go, man. It's a Friday. It's Friday morning. I just want to get this day done. I didn't even want to be at work that day because it was beautiful morning. Friday was, I woke up, it was 72 degrees. Man, it was fucking beautiful. I did not want to go into work, but I'm adult and have to go to work. So I was like, guess I'm going in. So I'm just preparing my mind for this conversation. So I call up the number. Woman picks up, and it's the secretary. And I tell her, hey, hi, my name is Ian. I'm with blah, 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 blah. I was doing a delivery. I apologize for blocking any spots or causing any inconvenience, but there's a vehicle parked in front of me and left me a note to give this number a call to
Right.
move the vehicle. And she was like, oh, okay, let me transfer you over to the owner of the vehicle. And I was like, all right, cool. It's all ready. I'm like, oh, God, she was the nice one. She was the nice one. Is it going to be 2 for 2? Directs my call. Guy picks up. It's an older guy. Probably like maybe around like his 50s, early 60s, I could tell. This is like, hello.
Oh, Jesus.
Hi, my name is Ian. I work with blah, blah, blah. And I was, delivering a copier. I parked in front of a couple spots, and you parked in front of me. And left me a note to give you a call to move this, to move your vehicle, so this way I can go and move elsewhere. And I apologize if I caused any inconvenience. Well, you were blocking 2 assigned spots. It's gonna be a while till I get down there to move it out, okay? And I was like, all right, yeah, it's fine. I'm so sorry. I was only gone for like maybe 15 minutes. I put my four-ways on, but I apologize if I caused any inconvenience. Well, yeah, you did. Do you know what you did? And I was like, so when he asked, do you know what you did? I already, inside my body, was already hating Friday, which is so hard to cause any human to do when they work a Monday to Friday. They're like, it's so hard to try to have someone hate a Friday. But this guy really made me hate a Friday. So I said to him in the nicest way possible, with maybe the slightest drip of disdain for this human existence that he calls himself as a person, I answer, yes. That's it. That's all I gave him. I said, yes. And when I said yes, he goes, okay, well, someone will be down there to move the vehicle. And I was like, okay, thank you. You have a good day. That's it. That's all I gave him. I gave him a yes. Because if I said anything more, I was going to be pissed. And if I was more apologetic, I'm not apologizing for doing my job. Because your lazy, egotistical, entitled piece of shit ass didn't want to park in any other vacant spaces just for half the day. So I'm not going to be there all fucking day. You could have just parked it, went along with your day, and when I'm gone, you could have parked right back into your spot. But instead, you had to be a piece of shit on a Friday, a beautiful Friday, and try to fucking make a point of something so dumb that, oh, you were blocking my entitled ass's fucking parking spot. And I know I did, because he sent the nice secretary down there to move the vehicle. And when she came down, super nice. I was like, hey, again, I'm sorry that, causing me as a blah, blah. She's like, no, it's okay. It's all right. She moved. I parked in this parking spot that's away from everybody and not causing any issues. And she parked at the spot directly where I was blocking, baby. And I knew it. And I was like, cool, dude. Fuck yeah, dude. This is why the world's awesome, because people like that guy. And I have a picture of the note, and I was going to share it, but I didn't block out the number or the name of the business.
Yeah.
So I was like, I'm not about to fucking put them on blast.
Put that on
trying to
blast,
put myself in trouble. But listen, dude. Hey, we live in a society. We try our best to try and be cool with each other. But you know what? Sometimes you just got to give them a little bit. And what I gave that guy was just a little bit. I'm not going to apologize to you. I know I work in the service industry, but I didn't do nothing wrong. I'm living in this world like everybody else.
Yep.
Maybe you should try to come down from Mars and live here on Earth, because you're the one who's a dick, not me. But anyway, that was my story of my ruined Friday because of that guy. It was such a beautiful day too, man.
Oh, man.
Such a beautiful day.
Don't let one dick ruin your day, though.
But that's how it is in the service industry. That's how it always is.
I know, dude. I worked it.
Dude, you never remember the nice great people
Yeah.
ever. You
It's always
never
the
remember
asses.
them.
It's the asses, or like, do you remember that older lady that used to come into Extra Space at Leaders Heights? She was like, she reminded me of like the crazy cat lady, but she always owed like thousands of dollars. It would always go delinquent, and then she'd come in like at like a minute before closing time.
Oh yeah. Wasn't it like
I don't remember her name,
Charisse
but
or some shit?
something, yeah,
Something like
but
that?
She was probably in her 50s, maybe 60s.
Yeah, her and her mom like were always in like health crisis.
Yes.
And I mean, God bless her.
And she'd come in and like tell us her life story. And it's like, lady, I'm like literally closing. Get the fuck out.
Yeah. She was super nice, but she was always late. Always delinquent, always she'd going up for auction. And
she'd come in like the day before, or the hour before the auction starts, and like pay thousands of dollars to make sure it doesn't go anywhere. She reminded me of a hoarder. I imagined her house was just hoarding.
Dude, one of them finally did. I'm pretty sure she finally went to
one
auction.
of them did. Yes.
And it was literally just trash, garbage.
Yes.
It was garbage.
Yeah.
All garbage. I'll tell you what, working in the storage business made me like.
And she's complained about mice before too, and it's like, well, what the fuck do you expect is gonna happen?
Yeah, dude. What makes me
you
mad?
got papers everywhere. They fucking shred that shit for nests.
What made me mad about that job was that people had no fucking thought process of anything. So when they came and complained about mice or bugs. And then when we would open up their thing, because they would finally go into auction, most of the time, the people that complain about that stuff, let's be honest, goes to auction. We open it up, and guess what we find? Food, baby formula, fucking everything that would bring in all those nasty things. We're
anything
like, well?
Anything that's in the lease that says, do not put this in here, is in the fucking unit.
Well, we tell them too.
I know.
We tell them.
Yes, we tell them too. Yep.
We tell them, like, hey, don't put any food in there. Obviously, it's going to attract things.
Yep.
It could be anything. It'll attract it because they'll smell it, and they'll find a way to get into your shit. But, like, oh, man, that job was fucking nuts, dude. The stories that we have for that job itself.
Oh, my God.
I, more so than Kevin, because I was the dum-dum that would stay at that job.
You stayed there way too long.
I'm the one that stayed there, dude.
You overstayed your welcome.
Mr. Johnny Loyalty over here stayed at Extra Space longer than he should have.
How many times were you passed up for the fucking Leader Sites job, dude?
Oh, that's why I ultimately left. I'm like, oh, there's nowhere for me to go, so I'm just gonna sit here and waste away my life and hate everybody.
Yeah, because like the job was like, it wasn't hard. Like it wasn't a hard job. You literally just sat in their office all day, and most of the time you were on your phone watching something.
Oh my God, dude! Everyone was watching Netflix. Everyone in that office, dude. When there was nothing to do, no customers to fucking deal with, everyone would just sit in their chair, fucking have the delinquent list in front of their computer to look like they were doing something because there's a camera back there.
Yep.
But they would just pop down, put the camera phone on, or put our phone on and just camera phone. What am I, 80? Yeah. Put our phone on, watch Netflix, and catch up on our shows, man. That was the job.
Yeah. Yeah. So I can't complain about that part of it, but like some of the people, man.
Oh my God!
And then like the
customers, yeah.
And then like our DM before I left.
Yeah.
What's her name?
Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't
rhymes with barrel.
Yeah. It's not through the shh.
Yeah, she rubbed people off the wrong way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A little bit.
Yeah, just a little bit. But like the fucking how many times I had to deal with fucking cops, dude, at that one at the one
you
on
worked
30,
on Vogelsong.
The one on 30. Yeah. Man. That one was the interesting one. For the York area, that one was the interesting one.
Well, you got a lot of
eventually the one off of Parkland was starting to get that way when I left.
My favorite one to work at was Hanover because like nobody came in there. It was like dead all day. And I could just sit there and watch shows or read a book or play a game.
Well, yeah, because it was
But like who's going to come out there, you know? It's Hanover for a reason. Like but nobody comes out to Hanover. Like you're just going to it's not like you have a business like in York where like you have York and then surrounding areas that will bring things there to store. Hanover's like way the fuck out there and it's just Hanover.
It's a bunch, mostly like country bumpkins, but like he's oh my God, dude, I'm reading chat.
Yeah, what's happening with Dr. Lee? What am I'm gonna have to go look.
Yeah,
I'll go look. Continue talking. I'll check it out.
Yeah, Dr. Lee's going through some shit, and you know, we're trying to help him out, and yeah, I hope he recovers quickly, and you know, stuff happens for him because he's a great dude, good supporter of the Discord that we created and the community that we are growing, and he's yeah, he supports H4Scylla a lot. He's always in her streams and stuff like that. But yeah, that was it, man. That was my that's what I did. Other than that, I didn't do anything else. But I do have other topics to talk about, but I want to see if you got anything to add to what you've done this week. But before we get to that part, let's do a raffle. I know that we fucked up, but we're not doing the giveaway today. We're just going to push that back off until next Sunday. So we're going to give you guys another chance to add more chances for you to win that miniature that Kevin's going to be giving out next week. So with that being said, you guys know the drill. When the giveaway starts, make sure you type in !join, and then when you win, just hit claim into the chat.
I didn't really get to see the whole Discord. I'll have to go back later and check it out. But I just posted that we are here if you need us. It looks like there's going to be a GoFundMe or something, so... Hey, role players here.
Hey, what's up, Roll? How you doing, buddy?
What's up, dude?
Lurking in the back. That's cool. We have a lurk command now.
Oh yeah,
If you type in !lurk, you can put that in.
we stepped up our game a little bit.
Well, it's more like I asked the wife to do it, and she did it. That's all. I flashed my big puppy dog brown eyes like, can you do it? Because I don't know how to do it. And we have a merch link now.
Ooh,
so,
we do have a merch
yeah,
link now.
We have a merch link now, guys.
I saw she was like last Sunday. I saw she went live and was testing things.
Yeah.
I assumed that's what it was.
Yeah, she was testing out some new stuff for the stream and stuff. We know there's a way to go like live, fake live, so this way it doesn't notify everybody, but we don't know how to do that. And Stan the Man is the winner.
Jesus, that's like 4 times, man.
I know, he's cheating. You type claim into the chat, and we'll write your name down, and I'm going to put my hat back on. And please, Stan, let me keep my hat on.
I think he's self-conscious about it, Stan, so let's let him be.
No, I just like the way it feels, man. I like wearing beanies, dude. If I didn't like wearing beanies, I wouldn't wear them on the podcast.
So maybe
I'd be wearing fucking hats.
I think we should keep the remove the hat thing, but maybe you should add a time limit on it. Remove the hat for like X amount of time. I mean, if people are using it, enjoying it, we might as well keep it. But like,
Kevin's just having Kevin's just having PTSD from last episode with the fucking spamming of the happy birthday thing.
Oh
dude.
my god,
dude, that's what it is. It's not that. It's the hat thing that bothers him. It's the fact that last episode you guys spammed the shit out of the happy birthday thing, and now he just has flashbacks of it. So whenever anyone redeems anything in there and that we kind of don't like it, he's like, "Yeah, I remember that." And it's like, "Happy birthday!" It's like, "No, no."
It's pretty
Dude,
awful.
Man. Dude, I could see it in your face. Dude, you were just about to die.
Yeah, well, I had to I took the fucking headset off, like put it on my cheeks.
Well, it doesn't take much. It doesn't take much for you, though.
Dude, I get overstimulated so fast.
It doesn't take much for you, man.
Oh my god.
You're like a frightened kitten that's been in a box for like 2 months.
My claws are out.
God damn it, Stan. You know what? Nah, I'm not going to play with you, bro. I asked for one thing.
You gotta remember, he's a 13-year-old kid. This is just gonna keep happening.
Well, no, it's the fact that he's from Britain.
What's that got to do with a hat?
Because they call it a cap or some shit. Like, oi, get your freaking cap off your head. That was Australian. My bad. Could I get some fish and chips?
Close enough.
Yeah.
It's still across water.
God, we're ignorant as shit as Americans. God, we're just ignorant. Anyway, go on.
All right.
Do you have anything?
So oh my god. So the other day we went to we went to Washington. We were going to the Smithsonian to take the kids and look at the things. They have like a rock thing there. There's like a wing where they have like rocks and gems, and the Hope Diamond is there, which is like.
Oh man, I'm sure fucking Ollie was in heaven.
Yeah, he was
just looking at rocks and sparkly things. It's like, what? You can find that in a rock?
Yeah, he is like really into rocks and gems and digging rocks up.
Hey man, he's gonna be maybe he'll be a geologist when
Yeah.
he gets older,
So
you know?
yeah, I mean, I feed it. I don't like. I just keep giving him rock things.
No,
and-
yeah, that's you do you know you want to do that as a parent.
So we went there. It was good. My daughter is really into dinosaurs. Like she loves dinosaurs. What the fuck was that? Oh, Prisonoma. So she like always asks to watch Jurassic Park. We haven't watched the new one yet. I'm waiting for it to be on stream. It might be on stream now.
Don't do it.
I heard it wasn't that great, but I'm gonna watch it for nostalgia reasons.
Yeah, it's for the nostalgia. Go for it, but
Yeah.
yeah, for plot, it's terrible.
I hear it's not that great.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's dinosaurs. Like,
Yeah, but dude, Jurassic Park had a great plot.
yeah, dude. It
2
did.
and 3 were okay.
What's up, Mirror's Edge?
But like when they did the other ones with Chris Pratt, like they just fucking they gave up.
Yeah.
They're
Yeah.
like, fuck it, I don't give a shit.
So anyway, so we went up. It was a good time. We had this all planned out. We were gonna go there. We were gonna like get there around 10, which we did, and then we decided we were gonna go to just go to that one museum. That was it. We were gonna walk the wings at that museum, and then we were gonna get a bite to eat on the way back and head home before the traffic because it was Friday and you didn't want to hit Friday 5 o'clock traffic on 695 or 95 or any of those fucking highways. So we got back to the car around 3:30, which would have been plenty of time. It's only 2 hours to get home from there, from my house or from Washington to my place. I get into the car, get everybody loaded up, everybody's buckled in, ready to go. And my car is a 2016 Jeep Renegade, and it doesn't have a key. It has a dongle, so you just push the button on the steering column and it starts the car as long as you have the dongle in the car. Well, I pushed the button. The button said, popped up on my screen, and it says, key fob not detected. I'm like, bullshit. And I had my key fob and my wife had her keys with her, so they were both in the car. I'm like, motherfucker, they're both here. What do you mean not detected? So then I was like, all right, well, then I'll try to remote start it because there's just like a button you press twice on the dongle, it'll start the car. So I did that. It came up and it said, key fob not detected. And then it came up and it says, remote start deactivated, need to manual start for it to work again. Motherfucker, it won't manual start. It keeps saying key fob not detected. And I knew the batteries weren't dead in either dongle because everything else is working. The panic button worked, the unlock, lock buttons worked, no problems. So couldn't get anything to work. I am at this point, I'm frustrated. I'm irritated. I'm hot. We're in this garage. We're on the 4th floor, which is like down. It doesn't go up. It goes down. So we're under the ground. I'm hot as hell. I'm ready to go home. I'm already overstimulated because of the city, and I'm not a city guy. Like I can't stand all the noises and everything. Like just it gets to me. It overstimulates me really quick. So we're trying to figure out what's going on, and I'm so pissed off that I'm just a fog. Like I can't really think straight. I can't like try to like figure out what the problem is. Wife says, all right, I'm going to go up and because you can't, they have no reception. You know, you're under the ground. The phone isn't going to fucking work. So she had to take the elevator up and she was going to just contact State Farm, which is an insurance company, and see what they could do. So she goes up, comes back down, I don't know, 20 minutes, half an hour later. Mind you, all of this time, the baby is now screaming and crying because he's hot. So I'm stripping his clothes off. I'm pissed off because everybody's being loud and won't shut the fuck up. So wife comes back down and says, I don't know what the deal is. The fucking app won't work. When I did try to get through to try to get a tow service or get a service to come out, it said it would be hours until they got here. So I couldn't, she couldn't get it to go through. So at this point, I'm blanked out. Like, I'm just like, I'm irritated. I'm beyond mad. I'm just fucking pissed. I'm blacked out. I'm not saying anything, but I'm just standing there, and she knows I'm steaming. And I'm not steaming at anybody in particular. It's just this whole situation. Like, are you fucking kidding me? So eventually, after my, like, hissy fit, she got me calmed down. By getting me calmed down means she yelled. And like snapped me back out of it. And like, so I went back. She goes, all right, just go call somebody, do something. So I said, all right. I went upstairs. I called my stepdad and I called my father-in-law. and I told them what was going on, and I told them like I'm irritated, so I'm not thinking straight. I'm sure if I was thinking straight, I could figure this out. I said I tried pulling fuses, thinking that I could reset the computer. I pulled all these different fucking fuses out. None of that worked. I can't get the goddamn battery terminal to come off because I remember before the battery terminal wouldn't come off. And this time I didn't have any fucking tools. I took my jump cables out of the car and threw them away because they were all kinds of trashed and like ruined. So I got rid of them in the thought process of I'm going to get new ones. And then I fucking forgot about it and never did. So no jump cables. Fucking nothing is working. I can't get anything to work out. I'm upstairs on the phone. I come back downstairs. Mind you, I've went up and down multiple times at this point. I come back down at one point, and my wife says, "Hey, I got happy for a split second. I figured out what it is." And I said, "Yeah, so did I." Well, because I was upstairs talking to my stepdad, and we remembered that the last time we were working on the car, Steve, my stepdad, I'm just going to call him Steve, so just go with it, said that it sounded like, or it seemed like my battery was low. And when he checked the voltage, the battery was dying. I mean, I bought the car in 2016 and I'd never put a new battery in it since. Never needed one. So he had told me that like a month or two ago, and I put it in my head and said, okay, I'm going to have to get a new battery. I went home, I talked to the wife about it and said, we're going to have to get a new battery. We looked at the price of a battery, and my car only takes this one certain battery that's out of fucking Spain, and it's $200 for a battery. So I was like, well, we don't have $200 right now. We'll make it wait. Not a big deal. And then I forgot about it. And it just like left my brain.
Wow.
Lauren forgot about it. And then we ran into this problem. And then we're in DC and the battery died. So anyway, I get back downstairs. My wife says that she said, hey, I read in the book that if your dongle dies, the battery dies in your dongle, you can take it and put it up to the start button and turn it and act like it's a key and it'll start the car. It's like a backup for if your dongle dies. Mm-hmm. I said, okay, I didn't know that. She said, so I did it, and the car started, and the air came on, and I got really excited. And then like 3 seconds later, all the lights in the car came on and were flashing, and everything that could possibly, any warning light that could possibly came on and was flashing. And then everything just fucking died. Like everything shut off, everything went black, and she couldn't start it again. I said, well, that's because the battery's dead, and we've completely fucking killed it. I said, and I explained to her the story, and she remembered that we had talked about needing to replace the battery and then totally forgot about it.
Oh my God, dude.
So here we are in DC. It is now 5 o'clock. Rush hour has begun. We are stuck in this garage. My father-in-law was going to come, and then I ended up talking to my stepdad, and my stepdad was closer. He lives in Shrewsbury, which it doesn't matter. Some of you guys don't even know where that's at. Anyway, so it's closer than what my father-in-law was. So he said, all right, look, I'm just going to go to the store. I'm going to get you a battery. And then I'll bring it to you and we'll put it in. And because it made more sense, because we were thinking that we were just going to have my father-in-law come down, pick us up. The car was just going to sit, and we are going to have it towed when the tow truck could get it. And it would have to be towed to my mom's house in Shrewsbury, which is definitely over 100 miles. So we would have to pay whatever the difference is of that. And depending on how long it's set in the garage, we'd have to pay the garage for while it's sitting there.
Yep.
So there was too many negatives than there were positive to leaving the car behind. So my stepdad came. He got there. Let's see. We left the building around 4:30, 4:45, just to go walk around after we figured out my stepdad was going to come down. And we were like, I texted him. I said, hey, just text me when you're getting close, or let me know what your GPS says, and we'll make sure we're back at the garage by X time. So he says, okay. And then eventually he gets on the road. At this point, we had gone back to the Smithsonian, and we were just going to hang out in the air conditioning. We've already walked the whole fucking building. So we found a bench. We sat inside the air conditioning for a bit. Then the Smithsonian was closing at 5 fucking
I was going to
30.
say, yeah, it's a museum. They close at like 5.
And we were like, God damn it. What the fuck are we going to do? So we left the museum, and we walked outside, and we just started walking, and we came across like this little nature park that was like a block away from the museum. It's not like a playground or anything. It's literally just garden and nature things and whatnot.
Right.
They have these like wooden tunnel things that kids could walk through. And that's where we sat, and we ate snacks that we had packed until...
Dude, so fucking parent to just eat snacks that you packed up.
Yeah. So we ate snacks. We didn't even get dinner. My Steve got there at like 7:30. We had started walking back around. We left around 7:10 to walk back to the garage. We got back to the garage. He's already there, and he's already got like the battery. He's working on getting the battery out. And we left when we got the battery in, and we had left. We were on the road by 8 o'clock, and home by 10.
Wow.
I was so fucking spent. And this morning I texted you and I had said, "Hey, we're gonna."
Was this literally yesterday?
This was Friday.
Oh, okay.
So that was Friday. We did that trip, but we were walking around all fucking day, and I don't know how many times I went up and down the fucking garage to make phone calls or to send text messages. So then, anyway, we got home around 10 o'clock at night. Nobody ate any dinner. We just put the fucking kids to bed. We ate snacky bits that we brought along. Put the kids to bed. And then I think I went to bed around midnight or so. I needed to smoke and just fucking chill. But yeah, it was quite the fucking adventure.
Dude, if that's not like every parent's fucking experience, like that's like I feel like every parent has gone through that bullshit because yeah, it sounds a lot like all of our outings when we do anything.
Yeah, Rose. We went through a lot that day. Yeah, it wasn't just and then we got fucking scammed.
What?
Or I think it's a scam. So, you know how at DC they have like food trucks like fucking all over the place, like
Yeah.
in front of the museums and shit. They're everywhere. Well, we thought that we'd be nice and we'd get the kids some ice cream. So we went to the ice cream truck that was there, or one of the fucking many. There was no prices listed, like on the side of the truck, like what the ice cream was. But I
Right.
just assumed, like it's not gonna be that bad. Like it's just fucking ice cream. So I had $40 in my wallet. I gave my wife $20. I said, I'll stay here with the kids. You go get the ice cream. She got a small vanilla cone. This is soft serve. A small vanilla cone for Ollie. A cup with sprinkles for Emma. And 2 small shakes. One for me and one for Lauren. She came back for more money. The guy charged $40 for 4 fucking ice cream things. And I was like, are you fucking kidding me? Like, part of me was like, okay, so maybe we should have asked the price. But the other part of me was like, it's ice cream. It can't be more than $20. Like, am I just stupid here? Or am I being legit? That's a question, Ian. I assume you guys travel like city stuff. More than I do.
But I normally don't. I only go to like the food trucks that look kind of like legit, not like some raggedy ass fucking thing.
Well, they looked all the same. They were just like these big box trucks. And
Unless if it was like one of them high end fucking food trucks, because then they can be a bit pricey.
Yeah, well, it was $40 for like soft serve ice cream. Like it was just like out of like a McDonald's machine inside of his truck. Like it was a box truck. It was a food truck. It looked like all the other food trucks that were there.
Do they have like marketing on it, like the QR codes or anything like that? Like normally they put like their socials and stuff like
No,
that.
I don't think I even saw that. Yeah.
Well, then it was just some fucking guy in a big box truck that doles out ice cream to kids.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
And that's what that is.
I was like, are you fucking kidding me? $40 for ice cream? And what are you gonna do? Like the guy's already served it to you.
Oh God, really?
He didn't
that's how
like,
they get you, dude.
We didn't ask for a price. We just assumed, and there was no prices listed, you know? And then at the end, he's like, oh, that'll be $40. And my wife comes back, hey, I need your other 20. What?
Yeah,
I was going to buy some edibles. Like, what?
that sucks, man.
So,
That's why you can't just fucking just willy nilly give out money, like just flash that money, bro. You gotta ask, be like, hey man, how much is this? Like when we were in Philly, we bought some fucking pretzels and some drinks in front of the one museum that we were at, the Franklin Institution, and there was a guy out there at the bottom of the steps. He just goes, hot pretzels, cold drinks, hot pretzels, cold drinks, hot pretzels, cold drinks, and he has like this box truck that has all his inventory in it. So I go up, I'm like, hey man, how much is this XYZ and stuff like that, and then he gave me a price. You fucking country folk, man, you guys can't last in the city, dude.
dude, I don't like the city. Like
you can't fucking hack, bro.
like I don't like it because of my
Well, for you, I get you.
overstimulation.
Yeah, because you get overstimulated,
Yeah.
and when you're overstimulated, which is the timer of 15 seconds, you're done. You don't want to
Yeah.
do anything. You don't want to talk to nobody. You're done. Just
Yeah.
get you out of there. Otherwise, it's not going to be fun for anybody else. Because Kevin's just going to ruin everything, dude. He's like, I don't want to be here, and you're going to fucking feel it. And so, like, I get it. And that's kind of the same way with Scylla. Like, when she gets to that point, she's just like, it's not fun for anybody. And everyone has to, like, just stay out of the way and try to just push through it because it's just not fun no more.
I did pretty well. Like I was medicated. Like I took my ADHD meds. I've been taking them since the other week. So like that helps. But like still, like it's not gonna fix everything.
I know, I get it.
Yeah.
And it just comes with lots of just a lot of work, a lot of adjusting to stuff, maybe changing up your mindset, behaviors, or maybe even doing some breathing exercises, whatever the hell it is. It's work. I get it.
Yeah.
I get it.
Yeah.
You didn't ruin it. It's just I don't understand why. I understand you like to try to help driving Scylla to whatever destination we need to get to, but when it's a city setting and it's already like crazy and chaotic and shit like that, and if like if you're like if your route gets thrown off, everything sucks, and then she hates it.
Yeah.
She's like, fuck this city, Philadelphia. It sucks. I hope that one day the fucking Japanese bomb the fuck out of this place. It sucks. And look at this piece of shit. Like, dude. And then we had to go across the bridge a couple times. And then she was like, oh, great. $10 just to go back and forth. Fuck this shit. And like her brother-in-law, who's not in chat today, unfortunately, but he's almost exactly the same, but like just worse. And he said the same thing. The first thing we saw, he said when we met up with him, it wasn't hi or I'm excited to go see this thing or anything like that. He goes, hey, fuck this city, Philly, man. I had to drive the fucking bridge twice. $10 for what? To get lost in this bullshit? Dude, so fucking funny, man.
Oh my.
It's hilarious.
I forgot another thing that was happening when we were in the Smithsonian. I keep getting that word fucks me up.
Smithsonian, like
Yeah.
Smith.
So we're like walking around, like, and I don't know about you, but I assume you guys are the same way when you're in a busy place like that with your kids. I mean, it wasn't I didn't enjoy anything. Like, I didn't get to look at anything or like fucking like enjoy looking at the dinosaur fossils. All I did the whole time was this.
Well, that's where you
Corralling the children like fucking cats.
That's where you fucked up because you had control over how many little kids you had, and you got 3 of them now. At least for us, I just got to worry about one because like
the other one's older.
Yeah, Izzy's like a teenager. She's got to take care of herself.
Yeah, she's not gonna meander away.
Yeah, the only thing we got to make sure she doesn't do is piss off the little one. That's all we got to do is make sure that they're separated. But otherwise, we just got to take care of the one. Now, granted, Liam is like he's a jumping bean on fucking cocaine, on speed, dude. He's just fucking bouncing all over the place. He's running around, getting up ahead of us, twerking in one corner. Like, he's just fucking doesn't give a shit, dude.
Yeah.
He's a fucking psychopath. But, like, if we got him under control, we're good. But you got a little 8-year-old, you got a littler one,
3-year-old,
who's got the sassafras of all the world, and then you got one that can only cry, shit, and sleep.
Yeah.
So your time's gonna be not cool as an adult. Because you're like, I want to learn about dinosaurs, but are you? No.
Nope.
Because you're gonna learn.
There were so many things that like I would have liked to sit down and watched or read.
The only thing you're going to learn that day with those kids is what did that kid touch? Did you wash your hands? And what did you eat?
Yeah. Dude, I don't know how many times I put my hand on the back of Emma's head to like lead her back towards us because she wouldn't be paying attention. She was just going to walk into somebody.
Yep.
Or like Ollie's even worse because he's got ADHD and he's unmedicated.
Yeah, he's a little you. He's a fucking he's a little you, but with a hint of fucking speed. He's just like, oh wow, asking questions and then not liking this thing, but he's gonna let you know. And then he's, God forbid, if he's thirsty or hungry, then he's gonna fucking be like, I'm hungry, and you're just like, where's Emma? Ollie, all right, hold on. And then the baby's crying in the freaking chest thing. It's like, ah!
Yep. I mean,
dude.
Dude, it was something else. I mean, the kids hopefully will remember it as a good thing.
Probably not.
But probably not. They probably won't
not.
remember it whatsoever.
No, they probably won't.
But I mean, that's why we do.
But that's what, you know. That just comes with the job, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it is what it is. You do everything as a parent for your kids. It's never for you, really, any of the time.
Yeah.
It's for your kids. You want to try to give them some sort of experience that they'll try to remember and be like, oh man, my parents they're not a pair of pieces of shit. They brought me to the museum one time.
Yeah, and if you think none of this ever happened, you little shit, look at all these fucking photos I have.
But it's so funny because I do it too sometimes. Like I'll remember memories of that my parents took me places, but I don't remember when I'm a little asshole and doing stuff. But my parents will tell me. They're like, yeah, you were a fucking asshole that day.
Yeah, you were a shit.
Dude, I remember. I was like, yeah, I remember.
Do you know how many times I wanted to fucking kick you in the face?
That was when you got me the toy, the dinosaur head, that chompy
that
chomps.
I wanted so bad and threw a tantrum about, and then I got it and never played with it.
I'm so grateful that you got it, and I saw all the spaceships and everything. And then they're just like, yeah, we had to fucking chase you an hour to get you down from the spaceship, and then we just gave you the chompy thing to make you shut up. You sucked that day. But in my head, I'm like, oh, it was a great, beautiful time. And it's so funny because that's what the kids are going to remember. They're not going to remember them being assholes.
I also love the, like, you know how, like, you see these pictures on social media or on the internet of
fuck those people
of like photos of their family and like, they have like these big happy faces.
Yeah,
dude, I just take pictures of my kids. Hey, stand over there. Okay, smile. Oh, your eyes are shut. Whatever. Like this is a real family photo. This kid is looking this way. This one's picking in her nose. This one's got their hand up their ass. Like
no, man. I hate going on social media sometimes because then like some of these families are like, it's like out of like one of those generic picture frame photos that you get. Yeah. They're like on the beach running and it's a beautiful fucking day. Yeah. The wife's wearing a flowy like, you know, see-through dressy thing and it's pretty. And the kids are just laughing, chasing each other, playing tag. And then the husband's just like in the corner, like, no, you kids are and I'm just like, fuck you, man. I'm in real life when I'm at the beach, I'm like, where's my kid? Yep. Why is this one not swimming? What do you mean you don't want to do nothing? We just drove 3 hours to get here.
I don't know what to do.
You want to go back home?
I'm bored.
Can I spend your money? No. Well, then my day is ruined, and I will show it to you. And I'm like, yeah. But then in my head, I'm like, I love you. It's okay. We're family. I get it. I love you. All right. We're going to have a good time. We're going to try to make the best out of it. And now I'm going to really think about it. And then, by the way, I'm going to go into the beach with my kid. We're going to have a great time. At least he likes to swim. The other ones kind of doesn't. But that's okay. That's okay. That's all right, man. I'm just here. I'm vibing, man. Because I love my family. By the way, let's take a really nice picture and fake it just like everybody else. 1, 2, 3, smile. And then we share it.
Yeah.
But yeah. All the horror stories of a parent. But so, you know what? We're going to take away the woman's choice to decide if they even want to be a parent. Boom! Bringing it in home, baby! Because that's what this podcast does, man. We go left, we go right, and then we zig, and then we zag, we go under, we go over, and then we take it back to the hard-knocking issues, baby. That's why you guys come. All over the place. And then we go back to the fucking dirty jokes. Yes! Let's do one more giveaway before we do any other thing. I apologize. But we're like at the hour mark, and I want to do another giveaway. All right, I got to catch my breath. All right, so you guys know the drill. Exclamation point join. Again, this is for the mini that Kevin painted himself, and we will be giving it away to one of you lucky winners. Exclamation point join to join into the raffle. Boom, there it is, guys. It has started. Type in exclamation point join, and when you win, claim into the chat. Oh man, I'm hot. Is Stan still here? Can I put my hat back on now?
He might have squirreled away. But he'll come back in due time, I'm sure, just to fucking make you take your hat off. While this thing's doing that thing, I'll tell another quick thing. Or actually, I should probably wait because you can't put the photo up when this thing is up. So I will hold off. You better hit that join button, guys. If there's anybody out there,
I mean, or not. Wild Roast can
Oh,
fucking
yeah.
get another name in there.
she'll have it in there three times.
Yeah, there we go. Fuck it. I'm just gonna hit this fucking button all the time, dude. So I've been trying to like create like generic ass beats and songs for the fucking podcast, but I always forget.
What's up, Captain Howdy?
Hey Cap, how you doing, buddy? And the winner is
Rose.
Irish Rose. Are we surprised? No.
I already added her before the time was up because I knew that was going to be a thing.
Yeah.
So the other thing I was going to share was, so yesterday we went to a birthday party, but before all that, my son went, my sister-in-law and her family took my son to, what was the name of that damn place?
The Jump Zone.
No, it's like a fucking farm, Cherry Crest Hill
Oh.
or Cherry something Hill. Anyway, so when I met her up with her to pass the kid off to her, she said, "Hey, I have this like 9.5 pound brisket that I want for tomorrow's birthday party. Can you smoke it?" And I was like, "Fuck yeah, I'll smoke anything."
And he means that in
So,
every way possible.
I don't think she got that joke because she's like super conservative Christian in her little bubble and doesn't know anything about anything
So fucking
outside
weird,
of that
man.
bubble.
Because I would not have seen that in your sister, man. That's so weird.
That's not my sister. My sister-in-law.
Oh, the other one.
Yes.
Okay.
So I said, "Yeah,
Gotcha.
sure, I'll smoke anything." So she gave me the brisket. I took it home, put it in the fridge, and let it sit for a couple days to defrost it. Yesterday, I got up and I immediately went out and started up the smoker. It was around 8 in the morning, I think. I put it on. So I don't usually put a binder on it. Oh, thanks for the host, buddy. I don't usually put a binder on it. I usually just put like a dry rub and then throw it on there and be done with it.
Yeah.
Well, this time I decided I was going to put a binder, so I used mustard, and I covered that whole fucking thing in mustard.
Mm-hmm.
And then I put all kinds of different spices on it, which ended up being like Cajun.
Dude, I saw like, not to interrupt you, but I saw like this one TikTok video where the guy did what you did, put the binder on with mustard, but then he just coated it with black pepper.
Oh,
Just
good
like
Lord.
all the black pepper in the world. But I'm like, I sat there and I'm like, mustard I get, but all the black pepper in the world though? That sounds
That's a lot of pepper.
terrible, dude.
Yeah.
Anyway, onward.
Yeah, so I put the mustard on there, put the spices on, and the spices that I ended up mixing together what's up, Janelli? Ended up being kind of Cajun-y. It reminded me of a Cajun flavor.
Nice.
So, threw it on the smoker. It was on the smoker from about 8 a.m. till 1:30. Took it off of there, and I put it on at like 275 because technically I should have put it on at like 225, and it should have sat for like 12 to 15 hours on the smoker. But I didn't have that time, and I was not getting up at like fucking 3 in the morning to start the smoker. I did that once. Where on one Thanksgiving Day, I decided that I was going to be the one that smoked the turkey, and it was like a 14-pound turkey, and I smoked it like all night long. I didn't sleep. It was awful. So I wasn't doing that again. So I smoked it at like 275, and then I dropped it down to 225 about halfway through and let it run. But I don't know. It looks like Ian's putting the picture up. So that's the after picture of after I had cut it all up. And technically, you're supposed to cut all the fat off and all that shit
Dude, I don't do that.
before you throw it on.
that,
But
no
no,
way.
I left the fat on.
Yeah.
And then when I was done, I trimmed it up a little bit because there was people that
Yeah,
don't
you
like
want to
the
keep
fat.
the fat on there because it kind of helps keep in the moisture,
Yes.
man. You know what I mean?
So when I took this out, obviously it was just a big slab, which is the other photo. But when I took it out, now this is before it was cooked. That's right when I threw it on, and those fucking things in the front there is just the door shuts down over that, and then that keeps track of what the internal temperature is of the meat. And I have an app that it's Bluetooth to, and I can set it to like
you got that fancy
yeah.
thing.
I'll set it to
Gotcha.
for her brisket. I'll set it to 190 degrees.
Yeah.
And once it hits that, it dings and lets me know, and then I can come out and take it off. But I took this off once it reached like 175. I took it off of there. I wrapped it in foil and I sat it in a
Yeah, let it
in
rest.
a cooler. I put it in a
Yeah.
cooler and it sat in a cooler for like 3 or 4 hours
Mhm.
until we ate it. And then when I took it out to fucking cut it up, like I could push on the top of it and the juices would just like fall out
Yep.
everywhere.
The
So that was the finished product
Yeah.
right there. That's the good stuff, man.
it's so like
I mean, you could see the moisture in that,
it's
dude.
such a science to cook. That's why I love to cook, like experience and stuff like that. That's one of the many things is like I like to kind of get the science down. But yeah, just letting it rest is like super fucking important, man.
Yeah. So it turned out like it turned out delicious. It was
Yeah, let me
really
get
good.
back into it.
If you can taste a photo, there it is.
Oh man, the fat is like my favorite part, dude. I love the fat, dude.
But yeah, like everything on the internet will say like, oh, you should trim the fat off and take
Nope.
the silver skin off. Well, there
Nope.
was no silver skin anyway.
No, they usually
and
get
the
that off
silver
before you
skin-
get it.
Yeah, the silver skin
Yeah.
I would take off,
Yeah,
but because that'll give it like a not so great
it's
flavor.
chewy,
Yeah.
and you can't eat it really.
Yeah.
Like you can, but it's super fucking chewy.
It's like-
gum.
You know, the best way I can think about it, I just came up with this, is like when you eat cake and it's got fondue on it.
Uh-huh.
That is
Yeah.
disgusting. It's like leaving that on there and eating it.
Yeah.
But yeah, so it turned out really good. I was really happy with it. Everybody that ate it said they were happy with it. My father-in-law says, Kevin, you can smoke me a brisket anytime you want. I said, Dale, I will smoke you a brisket anytime you want, but you're going to have to buy it.
Yeah, 'cause it's expensive, dude. Meat's fucking crazy
I
expensive right now.
bought like a whole brisket a while back, and I think I spent $100 or more on like a whole brisket.
Well, like my coworker told me to go and well, he lives in fucking Lancaster, but he's like, just go to like one of the Amish markets and farms and stuff like that, and you can get it for like cheaper. And one day I'll get there, but right now I still need to, get a brisket. Whose birthday is it? Is it Janelle's? Happy birthday, Janelle. Look at you. It's your birthday to Janelle. Happy
Oh, man, Janelle.
birthday.
You got Animal Crossing, and you've been playing that? I've been wondering where you were.
Oh my god, dude.
Dude, I played, so Janelle, I played that game like during the pandemic.
You can have a friend in H Varcilla, bro. She loves that game.
Oh my God, yeah. I think
Yeah.
Heather plays it every day.
When Disney Dreamlight Valley comes on, then she'll never touch Animal Crossing ever again. But until then, utilize
I'm
her
trying
right
to-
now.
Trying to catch up on chat. 1 a.m. last night, just chopping trees and figuring out where I want to put stuff. That sounds about right.
Yeah, that's Animal Crossing.
Heather's
Yeah.
Heather's got like fancy islands. Or
Well,
island.
she's fucking.
She had a fancy island
she
last time I
did,
played.
yeah, and then she changed it.
She
but,
had like fucking everything. Not yet. My B-day is Thursday, but I'll take the early. Hey, yes.
Oh,
Happy
well, yeah,
birthday,
well,
birthday.
yeah, well, we won't,
The switch early. He couldn't wait till my birthday. So I am kind of like your boyfriend when it comes to presents. Like I love to give a gift, and I don't have the patience to wait for the time to give. So I usually have to either buy the gift at the last minute, or you're gonna end up getting it early, and I'm gonna come up with every excuse in the book to give it to you early. It's really weird, but it's what I do.
There we go. All right. But yeah, happy early birthday, because then we won't do this again until Sunday. But we're gonna give you happy early birthday, and then we'll probably say it again on Sunday. You just have to remind us, because well, as you can tell from the early story with Kevin, he forgot that he had to replace a fucking battery to his vehicle. So you're gonna have to remind him.
Let's. Now, it looks like there's a few more people in. Let's do
one more giveaway.
Yeah, one more.
More giveaways
before we bounce out.
All right, guys. So you know the drill. This is going to be for a miniature that we're going to be giving out next week. We were supposed to do it today, but we fucked up, and that's okay because
it's all good. It's a happy.
You guys get
accident, man.
one more chance to get your names into the giveaway. So exclamation point join. Type it into the chat right now
Yes.
to get your name into the raffle. And then next week we will be pulling names.
Wait, I'm gonna do a thing. Wait, I mean, don't wait for me, but I'm just talking out loud.
Okay.
Why isn't this fucking button working? There we go.
Do
Do that. Do that.
Beep 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 beep.
Ah, Kevin.
You better look at my eyeballs. We ain't afraid of you, you
You
stinking,
stinking witch!
Classic.
There,
Oh,
Janelle,
man.
I got you a birthday present.
Oh, look at that. Gifted a sub.
I paid Myself.
Wow. That's crazy, man. Yeah, we're getting a new fucking cat.
Yeah, dude, fuck that guy you just put up there, man. I saw that comment.
Oh yeah, we're gonna talk
Yeah.
about it. Anyway, oh god, Wild Irish Rose again.
Oh shit, son.
Jeez.
And tonight I was just got home from groceries and errands so I can be lazy. That's the best. Lazy Sundays are the best. We had a lazy day yesterday.
We will do another giveaway, by the way, or not a giveaway, but another raffle. We're gonna do this one more time before we leave out and raid.
Rose, you're in here 4 times now.
Listen, man, I'm just saying, it's another animal. That's my problem. I don't care if it was rats, cats, or anything. I just don't want any more fucking animals.
You got another animal?
Yeah, we're getting another goddamn cat.
Why?
Because fucking...
They live forever, dude.
Yeah, I know.
Like, they're the worst.
So now we're gonna have 5 fucking cats.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? I gotta
Super
say,
cool.
for having 5 cats, I don't smell cats in your house.
Well,
So good job, and you're
Cool.
lucky that you have cats that aren't assholes.
we do. We have the one upstairs that's only in Izzy's room.
Well,
Yeah.
the one that we have Alfred. We have 2 cats. We have Alfred, and we have Alfred is named after Alfred Pennyworth, and then we have Ivy, who is named after Poison Ivy, and we called her Ivy because she used to scratch the shit out of herself and rip her skin or rip her fucking fur out.
Super cool.
But the black cat, Alfred, who I call Fat Bastard, and some of you guys know who have gamed with me have heard me say that to the cat, likes to go outside at night. But when we go on vacations, we leave the cats stay home. We just put a big dish of food out, a big dish of water out, clean their boxes, make sure that they're good to go. And as long as we're not going for a week or something, that's not a big deal for the boxes. But that motherfucker, dude, every time we go away, if we go away for like 2 days, he will shit next to the fucking box, and he will go in my room and piss on the floor behind my fucking couch. Every fucking time. And if I could string him up, I'd string him up.
Yeah, man. I'm just...
Like, and all I think is, oh great, he's only like fucking 10. Or like 9. I got like fucking 11 more years of this shit.
So there you go. Scylla just put into the chat why we're getting another cat. Because our daughter wanted to get 2 rats for her birthday, which I was not cool with, but the rats would have to be in a cage, obviously, and they're going to be in her room. So my hopes was that it was going to be her responsibility, but we all know it's not going to be just her responsibility. We're going to end up taking care of it anyway, but whatever. But that's what she wanted, and I was like... I wasn't cool with it, but I was like, whatever, man. Like, I have no fucking control over anything anyway.
So I hear rats are actually pretty cool pets. They're like really smart.
Apparently. That's
Yeah.
what they tell me. I've never had one, so I can't attest. But yesterday, they went volunteering at this shelter that they do, and then there was like a kitten there, and the trade-off was you can get this kitten if you don't get the 2 rats. And that was the agreement, and that's why we're here. So yeah,
So
how we're getting
wait,
this new cat.
so you got a new cat but no rats.
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah.
For now. So eventually down the road she's gonna ask for rats again.
I'm not fucking surprised. I wouldn't be surprised.
It's gonna come up again.
If you let's timestamp this face right here. So in the future, when we get another fucking animal and I'm mad again, we're gonna timestamp this and go back to the future.
Yeah. I'm so done with animals, dude. I
Dude,
told my,
me too,
I told
man.
my wife, I'm so done with all the fucking like making sure they're fed, making sure they're good to go, and
It's not that I'm just so tired of like
the messes.
coming home. There's pee everywhere. The
Yeah.
dog pissed by the door because no one let that dog out. This dog got into the trash, and now there's diarrhea everywhere, or they threw up
Yep.
somewhere.
Yep.
The cats ate too fast, and they threw up on the stairs. Like I'm fucking done with it, dude.
Heather, the
I'm
only
out.
thing I'll say is like, I mean, we have a ferret. Are you freaked out by a ferret? They're not much different than a rat.
No, it doesn't happen always. I understand that.
It doesn't happen always at my house.
It doesn't happen always.
It doesn't
but like,
need to happen always.
But my issue is that we as adults, like I as adult, you guys don't understand. When I grew up, I had no pets, none whatsoever. I had nothing to take care of except my fucking dingy ass. And now that I have fucking a zoo to fucking take care of, it's fucking daunting.
What? The
That's
rats walk the tightrope?
Yeah,
Those
you
are
can
some
train them.
smart
and shit.
fucking
They're-
rats.
Yeah, they're fat. They're not fat, but they're smart. The rats
Wow.
are smart. But you have to get 2.
But yeah.
You cannot just get 1 rat. You have to get 2.
Are they social animals?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Same with your ferrets. Same thing.
Yeah. Yeah. I had 2, and then one died, and now we have 1. And we're like, we thought about getting another one
They're
because
so
of that.
expensive.
But the prices on them have skyrocketed.
Dude,
they
they're
used to
so
be-
expensive.
Dude, they used to be like $120, which was like affordable. Now
Yeah.
they're like way more than that.
Dude, they're fucking expensive,
yeah,
bro.
unreal.
And you have to get, because they're social animals, you
Yep.
have to get the pair.
Yeah, and then like so we only had one for a long time, and then we bought this other one, and they were separate ages, and they played and got together fine, but then the other one died,
Uh-huh.
and we buried that one, and we were like, all right, well, we should probably get another one for the socialization for this one, but then we were like, fuck, we're just gonna be in this stupid
Yep.
fucking vicious circle of this one dying and this one living, and we just keep buying ferrets. So we said, fuck it, this one we're just gonna try to give it the best life we can give it until it's gone, and then we're
Yeah.
done. Like the big cage is going. I don't want no more. I'm tired of cleaning cages. I'm tired of cleaning up ferret shit in the cage. Like
Yeah.
I'm just sick of it.
Yeah, Janelli, I don't like birds, man. Like, I don't like them as, like, pets.
Dude,
like,
my wife is afraid of birds.
like, seeing them out in the wild is cool, but, like, fuck birds that you keep as pets, dude. Fuck them. They're so goddamn loud, and they fucking stink. Like, I fucking hate them, dude. I've just grown up to realize that I really like not having pets when I grew up. When I was a kid, I wanted them, but like now that I'm adult, like I'm so fucking I'm glad.
My mom had a blue and gold macaw when we were growing up, and that fucking bird would like scream at like 5 in the morning. I
Yeah.
mean, scream.
My brother-in-law has to deal with that. Like his girlfriend has a some fucking bird, and like he just fucking says like, dude, like I can't even sleep because all I hear is just.
Yeah, it's really fucking loud, dude. They get so loud. Now my mom eventually had to I don't know what she did with I don't know what happened with that bird. Something happened. And then she has an African gray now. This bird still squawks, but is not like a macaw. A macaw is like extremely loud.
Yeah.
But this bird fucking talks, which so did the macaw. But this one will like it's heard the microwave, so it'll like beep 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 beep. Or like he's heard my stepdad talk on the phone, and you'll hear like back in the 90s or early 2000s when you had a phone,
Yeah.
a cordless one, you'd push the button to turn it on, it would go beep. So you hear beep. Hello? Yes. Yes. Correct. Yes. Okay. Thank you. Bye. The bird will have like a conversation like that and then go beep and hang up the phone again. At one point, my mom taught it to say fart knocker, but it kept saying fucker. So I don't know if maybe she didn't teach it fart knocker.
Yeah, she probably taught a fucker.
So it would say fucker.
And she'd just tell you, no, you're supposed to say fart knocker. I don't know why you're saying fucker.
It would like we had a Rottweiler named Reba, and it would say Reba no, Reba sit, like just it because it would hear these things throughout the house, and it would just repeat it. So it was fun for a while, and now that I'm older though, that bird like will only go to my mom. If anybody else goes near that fucking cage, that bird will rip your face off.
Like I like my favorite pets are the ones that I can give back. Like the ones
Yeah.
that I just visit. Those are my favorite pets because I know I can go pet them and cuddle them, and then I can just be on my merry way, and I don't gotta worry about cleaning up whatever the fuck it leaves behind.
Yeah.
Those are my favorite pets. I'm not gonna divorce you over it, but don't be surprised if I find my other fucking Asian friends and you miss a cat. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying.
So I know that's like a stereotypical joke, but is that a real thing at one point in time?
Maybe, but like, dude, it's because it's all based in poverty, though. That
No, that and the
stereotype is based
culture.
in poverty.
The culture is different. Like,
Yeah.
So
Because like they,
Like, in some
they eat
places-
fucking bugs as goddamn snacks, dude. They love crickets, dude. They
And it-
love it.
in some places, dog isn't a pet; it's food.
It's fucked up because it's actually Korea. Korea has like a festival where they or is it Korea? But there's a festival in one of the Asian countries where they do like a legit festival of dog dishes, like where they've cooked up dogs and then they'll fucking serve it to each other. Like it's a legit festival. It goes on. It's still going on.
Maybe
now.
that's what I've seen. There's a TikTok out there of a guy that like goes to this like it looks like a really poor area where people like
No.
have these dogs and they have them tied up at their feet.
Yep.
Their mouths are tied shut
Yep.
with rope,
Yep.
and he like will like buy the dogs. So like I'll give you all of this money. Give me the dogs, like because they're like gonna take them and slaughter them.
Yep, Janelli, there you
And
go.
they're
So
like-
yeah, it is Korea.
They're
Okay.
almost like cute little pups, and I'm like, what the fuck, dude?
The Philippines, like we've, I think our biggest thing is like eating like sea animals, like sharks and shit. We'll eat that.
Oh yeah,
Cow
that's good stuff.
tongue,
I like
goat
shark.
stuff.
goat stuff? What stuff from the goat?
Like we'll eat goat meat.
Oh,
We'll
yeah.
eat goat meat. But that's not like a common thing. There's a lot of buffalo. Like they have like a water buffalo there. We'll eat those. But not. Yeah.
Have you ever been there?
No, I want to. They're so fucking poor. If you go
So
there
you're
with
actually-
like $200, you're good for a week.
So your family originates from the Philippines?
Uh-huh.
Okay. I always forget like if it's the Philippines or Hawaii because like your family lives
I
in
was-
Hawaii now.
So I was Hawaii born. I was born in Hawaii.
Okay.
Okay, I was not of Hawaiian culture, so I don't go around going, "Oh my mana."
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's not me.
Oh my God! If you did, they
My-
would.
My culture is Philippines. It's Filipino. It
Yeah.
might as well be one and the same, close, because the Philippines is just an island off like Japan, it's in the middle
Yeah.
of the fucking Pacific. But I mean the Philippines is beautiful too. It's just like any other island. It's just fucking mostly rainforests and a lot of fucking beaches and shit like that. To be
Well, I can
fair,
see why you
I did not give that nickname to myself.
Yeah.
I know exactly who gave me that nickname.
It rings.
It was someone in Kennerdale, and I know exactly the day that I was given that nickname.
Hawaiian. I mean,
Yes.
it has a ring to it.
I know exactly that that day, place, and time, what class I was in. I remember it to the T. But to say that I gave it to myself is untrue because I did not.
Yeah.
Like most people in their nicknames, it's normally not one that they give themselves. It's just given to them
happens.
and it sticks.
Yeah.
You know? And I'm not gonna go around
I always wanted a nickname and I
Yeah.
never got one.
I'm not gonna go around correcting people because you know how exhausting that is. It's like, no, I'm not really Hawaiian. I was just born there. It's
Yeah.
fucking exhausting. It's like
Yeah.
when people ask you, like, oh, what are you? Like, that question, like, I like after I've gotten older and thought about it, I just want to go like, I'm a person.
Yeah.
I just want to be a dick and just be like, I'm from Mars.
Yeah. What are you?
What are you? What did you have today for breakfast? What? Exactly. You wasted my time with that question, so I'm gonna waste your time. Cause does it matter? No, it does not. Does it? But it's
Crackhead.
just
You don't look nothing like a crackhead.
oh, dude.
Even like your older pictures, you didn't look like a crackhead.
no.
I've seen your older pictures. You look
People,
like
people
Heather.
who called you a crackhead don't know what a crackhead is.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
you don't look that. Crackheads tend to look skinny and sickly looking.
Skinny, they're missing teeth.
Yeah. Well, that might be a meth head. A meth head is usually missing teeth.
They're scratching a lot. They're just like they're very itchy, just covered in fucking,
Usually sniffing a lot.
Yeah, that's true. You did not. Yeah, you.
You left school early for work release?
Yeah, she did. She was there for like half the day in school, and then like gone in the afternoon by like 1 p.m. She was out of school doing work
What?
things. Yeah. Yeah, you
Wait,
can do
work
that.
release like the prison?
No. What?
Well, you said crackhead, so now I'm putting them together.
Oh my god, dude. Fucking Kevin's just going off into a tangent in his mind right now. No, like so she had
Dude,
a
if you
job at Giant, and then like you can get approval from the school to be on a work release program, but you'd have to like have a certain degree of grades, like you'd have to keep up to be able to do
Yeah.
it. Yeah, if you had enough credits, you could do that. Yeah, see, I didn't do that because A, I didn't have a job, didn't have a license, and my job my grades were shitty.
Your Twitch gave you a mature viewer warning. Yeah, it probably should.
Who did? What?
Twitch did when she switched from her phone to her laptop.
Oh, yeah. Well, we
We cuss.
yeah. We may not be everyone's cup of tea.
Stan was just in here. He's usually here in the very beginning, and he'll like tell us to remove our hats, and
Yeah.
then he'll disappear and
Fucking-
reappear.
Fucking bully.
You know, Stan he does that.
Yeah. All right, so we're gonna be winding it down a little bit. I kind of want to go over like just one thing that I set aside here.
This guy's nuts.
This guy's awesome.
Like, did he?
Oh no, where'd
Did
it
he actually
go?
say
Did it
that? Is it
disappear?
recorded somewhere? You just had it.
I know.
It
What
was
the
there a
fuck?
second ago. There it is.
But why won't it bring it up on the screen cap? That's
I don't know. I don't understand that stuff, so I am useless right now.
so. Let me try this again.
Yeah, he is
There it
pretty.
is.
I mean,
okay, there it is.
he has his moments. He is a kid. We tend to forget that sometimes.
All right, so there we go. I'm gonna try to move this up here. There we go. So this is a direct quote from well, I don't even call him a football player because no one's
He's
gonna
not.
fucking hire him anymore.
It's just a fucking jackass.
He's an ex-football player. He dude, he had natural talents to be probably one of the greatest receivers to ever play. The problem is, well, this.
Like
So-
a lot of receivers.
well, nowadays anyway.
Yeah.
My biggest regret in my career doesn't involve calling my GM a cracker. That's true. He did do that. Or showing up to the Raiders camp late in a hot air balloon with frozen feet. Also did that. Or throwing rocks at the UPS driver. Sure did. And it definitely doesn't involve taking my shirt off and doing a victory lap around the Jets stadium mid-game while throwing up deuces. That was last year. My biggest regret is that I'll never get to see me, Antonio Brown, play a game live. Sure, I can watch the game afterwards, but I can't imagine what it was like for you all to see something like that. Like watching the Beatles or Jesus perform at the Red Rocks.
Jesus Christ.
Dude,
This guy is such a narcissist.
I can't imagine having that big of a fucking ego, man. Just fucking walking around. Just, dude, man. I can't wait to see what happens because he's going to have no money. He's not employed. He
Well-
says he has like a music career coming along or
At
whatever
one
the
point,
fuck.
yeah, he said he was gonna rap or something.
Yeah, I don't see that. I don't see him doing that.
Yeah.
I haven't seen him drop one. Like
He's
I
never
remember,
dropped- I've never seen any bars dropped anywhere.
the only athlete. There's two athletes that I know that have like rap careers, and only one of them is kind of okay. Damian Lillard is the kind of okay one. Levon Bell has like a rap thing. We had him as a running back, and it's not that good. I'm not gonna lie to you. And you know what? I don't give a shit because that's my opinion. So fuck it.
Yeah.
I haven't heard anything come from Antonio Brown, but I assume it's gonna be shit. I mean, it could change
Was
my
it-
mind. It could be good. Who
Wasn't
knows?
wasn't he gonna do something with Kanye?
Yes.
Which means it's gonna be shit anyway.
yes, he did.
It's fucking hot garbage.
Listen, man, and it's I look, man. Ask Scylla. I loved Kanye, man.
Why?
Because he made some fucking awesome beats, dude.
But he's so
His
fucking
rap,
nuts.
look, man, his rapping, his lyrics is not good ever. Like never been that good. Like his first album, College Dropout, was probably one of the best rap hip hop albums of all time because the beats that he created were so fucking imaginative and creative, and like he came from nothing. So his rap about him coming from nothing was relatable and very endearing and very like something you can, appreciate.
So did the
from a
fame
rapper.
change him then?
Yes.
He just became too. Like,
But that's
bigoted.
happened. That's what happens to a lot of these artists, even stand-up artists. Like a lot of stand-up comics that I follow, when they get too big and they start telling jokes about how they're rich and shit, and how like you can't relate to that. The working person can't relate to any of the stories that they're telling. Because let's be honest, nowadays great stand-up comedians just tell really good stories.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So if they get too big and their stories become way too upper echelon, like it's tough to relate and it's not funny to you because you just can't relate to it.
Right.
But it's the same thing. Kanye got way too big. His rap lyrics suffered a lot because there were nothing that you could relate to. So then it just basically fell onto his beats. And that's really the only thing that's keeping him afloat, for me anyway. There are a lot of people that maybe still find him really good and all that stuff, but for me, I like the beats that he puts out, but the lyrics, like, they're fucking shit. They just scream, I need therapy. but that's just me. But yeah, AB was if anyone doesn't follow football, he had a really good start career. He was probably one of the best receivers out there, and he was on par to like break every single receiving record, and then he just fucking got way too big for his head, and yeah, played with one of the best quarterbacks of all fucking time, Kevin's favorite player, Tom Brady.
Oh yeah, he's my favorite. He's my favorite player to fucking give shit to.
Dude, Tom Brady won him a ring, and then he just fucking, once he got the ring, he's just like, all right, now I'm fucking really gone. Like, AB was just like, now I don't really give a fuck.
That fucking guy.
Dude, man, yeah. Antonio Brown's a really cool guy. And I hope as a person from, as being person, I just hope he just gets help. Because
He needs it.
he's definitely on the track to not a healthy life. So that's what I wish to him as a real person. Not like he'll ever listen to this because I don't.
How
hang out
about
with
what do you
Kanye
think
West.
about Brittany Griner?
Oh, we brought this up before.
Yeah, but did we talk about it since she's been in prison for 9 years?
I know I have. I don't know if
On
you
like
were
on here?
Yeah.
Oh, where was I?
there.
I hate my
Across
brain.
of me.
dude. My brain is the worst. I don't remember that at all.
So
Like I know we talked about it, but I didn't think we talked
Yeah.
about the imprisonment thing.
So yeah, Brittany Griner got hit with 9 years in prison in Russia. So she's in a Russian fucking prison right now.
Yeah. For
and
weed.
there's a lot of, opinions and a lot of things on it. Joe Rogan, he's upset because it's a celebrity being jailed for marijuana. His whole thing is that it shouldn't just be because she's a celebrity who's getting all the attention. It should be across all the boards, like that marijuana should just be decriminalized across
Yeah.
the board.
It should be.
And I get that, and I'm fine with that. But the problem here at hand is that you need to understand Brittany Griner's situation, and that's what's making me mad because people are immediately calling her like anti-American, like
Yeah, that's
she's a
ridiculous.
communist. She doesn't want to fucking be here. She's a fucking celebrity. She should have enough money to do X, Y, Z. But listen, man, I'm gonna say one word. She plays in the WNBA.
Yeah.
When was the last time anybody checked up on anything in the WNBA?
Yeah.
Unless if it was a commercial, or unless if it was something that just came across your feed.
We did talk about this. I remember it
Yeah.
now. I could not name one person in
Ex-
WNBA until she came
Exactly.
along.
There's
Now
a
I can name who
fucking-
that is.
There's a TikTok trend where a guy walks around, and this is no joke. He does this, and it's kind of fucked up, but also kind of funny in the same way. So he goes up to random strangers and he goes, "I will give you $1 or courtside tickets to the WNBA game."
People take $1.
No. Well, yeah, they'll take the $1. My bad. I
Yeah,
lied. So
yeah.
yeah, they'll do that, and
Yeah.
that's the joke. That's the running joke.
Yeah.
And it's unfortunate because as a sport, women's sports and stuff like that, like it just doesn't sell, and
Yeah.
and I don't know what the answer is. And it's not that they're not athletic and shit like that. Like
Yeah.
any of the WNBA people can fucking beat me at a game of 21.
Yeah.
I'll score like maybe I'll find a way to score 1 point.
Yeah.
A basket's 2, and I'll find a way to make 1.
I was gonna say, wait, isn't a basket 2 points?
Exactly. Now you get it. Like I'm
Dude,
so
wait,
bad, I'll
wait,
just get
wait,
the
wait.
1 point.
Is a foul shot one?
Yeah, there you go. But in
Yeah.
21, you never get foul shots.
Yeah.
But that's just the sad truth of it, and it's
So
yeah.
there's a big push to get her out of prison, and for Biden to get her out of prison, and for that whole administration to get her out. But here's the thing:
They
if
should.
they get her out,
They should.
if they get her out, then they need to legalize marijuana here across the board too,
But
because there
that's-
is a lot of people in our own country
Right.
that are behind bars because they had a little bit of weed.
But that's a bigger ask, and you can't
just
use
legalize it and get them the fuck
It's
out?
a bigger ask because people love fucking states' rights for some fucking reason, dude. People,
It's so stupid.
Dude, you say states' rights to a guy in a red hat, dude. His boner's bigger than his height. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? They fucking love it, dude. Love states' rights. But then when you bring it up with gun laws, and they're like, no, it should be cleared across the board.
Yeah.
But wait, what about states' rights, brother?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all cherry
When I
picking.
talked to my wife about it, because she's, I mean, I think she's smart, but maybe I'm biased. She said, when I had said about, well, why don't we just legalize it across the board? And she agrees we should. But the problem is the infrastructure for that. Like there is hundreds, I mean, probably thousands of people behind bars for marijuana charges. What do you do with all those people when they're released? Like when they get out, where are they going to go? What are they going to do? Like there's no infrastructure for that to happen. And like if we changed it and then we were just like, all right, you're all free to go, now what? Like what do those people do now? Like they're just going to be lost. They're probably going to end up on the fucking street being poor.
Well, that's where that's where fucking a federal program would come in to help those people get a life, but then that costs money, which no one likes to hear that.
So it really wasn't the issue everyone thought it would be here in Canada too. Like it created more jobs and exactly that freed up people from jail who were serving time for marijuana. Okay. So I mean, there you go. They had it going there like us, and
But that's
apparently worked out.
But see, America would come up with some dumbass thing where they're like, nope, they have to be in a fucking like a workers program because they're
Yeah.
ex juveniles or whatever. What
Yeah.
a parole and shit when they when fucking
Well,
prisoners get
marijuana
released.
is still a scheduled one drug, isn't it not?
It depends.
I think it's still Schedule 1.
I don't know. I don't fucking know. I'm not
Yeah.
in law. I don't fucking know. That's beyond my fucking thought process.
I believe here in Canada, that's a lot of them had the option for legal monetary compensation. Oh, okay. Well, we don't care about our citizens here, so that won't happen.
Well, yeah, and for right now, for America's business, prison is a very big business.
It was a big topic when it finally did become
Mhm.
legal. See, I wish they would fucking just legalize like it.
It's not. It sounds simple to us, but they convolute it.
Just
They
push
make
the
it-
button.
They make it so convoluted, and it's so. It's like fucking Game of Thrones. You
Well,
can't-
everything becomes this big political thing.
Well,
Like,
that's all it is. If you do one thing, then something else has to happen,
yeah.
and it's normally that something else is not that good. That's normally how it is, man.
Yeah, they could tax the fuck out of it. I think I just saw an article about they said how New Jersey is doing since they've legalized it.
Oh yeah, as soon as they got fucking Christie out of there, dude, they got
Yeah.
that new guy in, legalized weed
Yeah.
immediately.
What's his name? Ice-T
Yeah.
just opened a shop in Jersey, like a weed shop.
Yeah, but see, that started by fucking Reagan, though,
Yeah, that
dude.
war on drugs bullshit.
Yeah, fuck that guy, dude.
Unreal.
But people say he's like the best president. Fuck him.
It's been legal here in Canada since 2018 for people 18 and older. Yeah, see, I agree. Should be 18 or 21, one of the two.
That's what I'm saying, though, man. It's tough because there's still fucking people that push for states' rights, and if you even tried to federally do it, you're gonna cause a whole fucking civil war again. Because then people are gonna be like, you're infringing on my rights. We should have our own decisions in the states to do this and X, Y, Z.
Yeah.
But then, like I said, when you bring up the gun control thing and about how it should be federally across the board and stuff like that, then it's a completely different thing. Then they completely forget about states' rights.
It's pretty good.
It's crazy. It's all about fucking what caters to that person, and that's true across all boards across the fucking thing.
Yeah.
But
Janelle,
you can't have one without the other.
Janelle, I want to share a strain with you. I don't know if you have this strain there or this product there, but we have a product here by the name of G Leaf. And the strain is Bernie Sanders, and it's a hybrid. The high it gives me, this is what it does to me at least, is super heavy. Like my limbs feel heavy, my legs feel heavy. It's a really good high if you like that kind of high. So I definitely fucking recommend getting yourself some of that Bernie Sanders if you can. I mean, the dude is awesome, but the weed is really good too.
Yeah, when you smoke it, you're gonna talk about equality across all boards.
Yeah.
Pay equality, gender equality.
You're gonna smoke it and you're gonna be like, I love everybody.
No, it's like you're gonna smoke it. It's like the 1% is most of the economy. We have to tax the 1%. The wealth distribution in America is weighed heavily on the 1%, and if we tax them 90%, it'll make the world better place. That's what you're gonna do.
Heather, isn't your old shit like dried up by now, or did you keep
No,
it
she
in?
just got a brand new one.
No. She said she's been trying to smoke her old shit. So she's got old shit she's got trying to smoke. Is it like really dry now, or were you able to keep it like in a Loctite box so it doesn't get so dried out?
They should be. They're in the containers. They should be locked in tight. But
I'd
she
have to
read
keep it
somewhere
in
that
mind.
you can't that they expire within like 8 months. or
Ooh,
some
you know
shit.
what's really fun, Janelli? You said about hash. I don't have any hash stuff here, obviously, but what I like to do with my keef, and maybe I'm just fucking stupid, but I just learned about this, is I like to roll a blunt and then lick the whole blunt, make it wet, and then roll that in keef. Oh, that's a good high. So you have the keef on the outside of your blunt. Mm-hmm. It's probably like a fucking thing I should have already known, but I don't pay attention to things. Oh, see, I can't buy those, but so because everything's medical here in Pennsylvania, it has to be like medicinal. You have to have a card and all that fun shit. But I have a grinder, so I grind it up, and then I have that bottom level has the keef in it. So I'll usually just like take it out and sort of sprinkle it over the blunt or joint, whatever it is I'm rolling. and then smoke it. I wish I could buy them like that though. See, I really want like I was talking about this the other day. There's this show on Netflix called Disjointed. Disjointed.
Yeah.
It's a really good fucking
Yeah, it's a really good show.
I
Yeah,
loved
they
it.
canceled it.
I know, and I fucking loved it. And I when I saw that show, I was like, I think that was before I ever actually had my card or anything. That's what I imagined a pot store would be. And then like in Pennsylvania, it's only medicinal, and you'll walk in and it's like everything's behind locked doors.
Oh, yes,
You can't
Daddy.
access it. You can't really fucking like shop for pieces. They have them locked up. Like you have to like sit in a waiting room, and then they'll come in and call your name, and then you can come forward and they'll sell you your weed. You'll take it in a brown bag. Like it's this big fucking secret.
Yeah, it's because
It's like I went into a fucking like sex shop and I bought a dildo and they put it in a brown bag and their windows are all black. You can't see in.
that's
It's fucking
because
stupid.
PA is so weird. It's so big that it just has a clash of the north and south mentality. It's such a big state and it rides along that border that you got half that's south and you got half that's north. So obviously you got a big mix of conservatives and liberals. Fucking libtard cooks.
Medicinal in Jersey is down to 0% tax. It's coming from all the recreational now. That's awesome.
Yeah, dude, we go to Jersey and just people are fucking on the boardwalk, just fucking token, dude.
Dude, like it's
Token.
the fucking I feel like that card is so goddamn expensive. Like every year I have to pay $200 for the fucking card to be renewed, and then I have to pay $50 to the fucking state for them to be like, "Oh yeah, you renewed your card." So every year it's $250, and then obviously the weed ain't fucking cheap. If you're gonna get anything that's decent, you're gonna spend $60+ for an eighth.
Well, it is what it is, man. I don't have to tell you, bro. Hey, man, at least it's better than what it used to be. When back in our day, when you had no choice of what weed you got, and it was mostly trash.
What do you mean a new doctor? It's just an online thing.
No, she had a doctor. that
$50
prescribed
a
it.
year? What the fuck? I have to pay I go through some online thing and I have to have this doctor call me, and I pay them I think it's 100 or 200. It's one of those two. I pay them that, and that's for the appointment thing, and for them to okay it, and then you have to pay the state $50. What the fuck? Why didn't I know this? I'm getting fucking scammed everywhere I go. This is bullshit.
No, you just don't do your research. That's what it is. You just don't do your research.
Get the fuck out. Go to their approved doctor list online. What? You're gonna have to send me the link. What the fuck? I've been blowing money. Could have been spending it on weed.
Jesus Christ.
God damn it.
Fuck it. All right,
Any
man.
fucking way.
Well, let's do one more giveaway, and then we're gonna rate out.
Alright.
Yeah, my doctor just yeah.
Questions once a year. And yeah, they do that too, but I have to pay them the $100 or whatever, and then I have to pay the state the $50, which it sounds like you just pay the state. Bullshit. Oh, see, I just saw that thing you just had up there, and I watched the documentaries. I'll have to save it for next time.
It's not. Well, okay. Yeah, we'll talk about it next time.
Yeah, because it'll be a long talk. And we'll never fucking get
we'll,
done here.
we'll talk about it next time. Yeah.
So next time we go on, we go live next Sunday. It'll be a little later. I'm not really sure on the time yet, folks. But my daughter and I are going for daddy-daughter trip. We're going to the cabin. We're going up Saturday. We're staying till Sunday, and we're coming back Sunday sometime, afternoon-ish. I'll hammer down more of a time later this week.
All right. With that being said, do we have someone to rate out? Do
I can look.
we? Role players on.
Dan Vasion. I like him. He's a good guy. I'd say Dan Vasion out of this list.
Okay.
I know he's got 50-some people, but he's a good dude.
Okie dokie. We'll do it. All right. Before we do that, though, before we rate out to Dan Vision, again, thank you guys so much for tuning in for episode 49. And again, we apologize for the mix-up on the giveaways. But hey, it gives you another chance to get your name into the giveaway for next week.
Yes.
That being said, let's do one more before we do that. All right.
Yeah, it'll be a good time.
As always, exclamation point join to join into this raffle to get your name into the miniature giveaway for next week. Kevin has a miniature that he paints, and we'll be giving it out next week. Along with that care package, we'll throw in a magnet and a pic and a sticker. You know what I'm saying?
And I will ship wherever.
Yes. And
so long as it's not.
if you want to get your hands on some merch, we do have merch now. If you go to this link right here that I'm going to put in the chat right now, you can get your merch there.
Look at us, we fancy.
Yeah. We cool.
Why are you raiding, man?
And then for the...
we didn't even raid yet.
Yeah, we didn't raid yet. But when we do raid, please stay for the raid. You don't have to follow anybody, but, you know, you just want to say hi.
But if you do like him, give him a follow. He's a cool guy.
Yeah.
He does different things. He streams, sometimes he does streaming, cooking things. Sometimes he does games. Sometimes he's chatting. So it's a variety stream. I like those kind of streams.
And the winner.
Oh, that makes sense. I dumb.
Janelle, there you
Janelle,
go. Look
there
at
we
you.
go. She's on the list.
Yeah.
You've made the list.
I think it's the first time I've seen her on the podcast chat.
She's
There
been on
you
the
go.
chat. She's been on the chat before.
Is
Just
she, though?
yeah, just not as often, but she's been there.
Well, there you go. Well, now you can get yourself a miniature. Get yourself a miniature for next week. Thank you again, everybody, for coming in. You know, have a good week. Stay cool. Be cool, people. You know, make friends out there in the world.
Yeah.
And again, thank you guys so much for stopping in. And yeah, we wish you guys a good week, good Sunday, and we'll catch you guys next week.
Yeah.
And
Have a good one, guys
yeah, keep
and gals.
here's the link to our Discord, so you can keep up with what we're going to be doing, and you can talk to us through there. And as always, this episode is brought to you by our sponsor, Dubby. Actually, there's another sponsor that we're going to be getting.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm going to talk to you about that after the podcast. But Dubby, if you go to Dubby.com, I'm going to put the link into the chat. Listen, if you like energy drinks, or you need a little extra edge to be better when you're gaming and stuff like that, or if you just need something to kind of help you focus and you want something all natural and not too loaded up with sugar,
Will it do anything for the gray in my beard? Jesus.
no, you need 4 Hims,
I was just gonna
which
say,
is not a
send me that
sponsor for
Hims.
us.
I thought that was a dick thing.
No, it doesn't have to be. They do hair stuff.
Huh? Sorry, I interrupted.
But if you go to Dubby.com, get yourself some really cool flavors for the energy drinks, and it's made here in America. Just make sure that you use our promo code DADSWORLD, and you'll get 10% off of every order. But with that being said, we'll catch you guys next week. Have a good have a good week. We love you guys. And we're gonna rate out. Oh wait, I forgot there's a
Never
timer.
started it.
I always forget about the timer. Dang it. With that being said, one more time with Bugs Bunny. And we thank you guys for being here. Will we? Lancaster and other stuff. Bye. There it is.